we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where you watch?
Popeye.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. Queen Debbie from the tribe of Malcolm, you celebrated your birthday yesterday. Your daughter Chrisan and the rest of the family and friends, they had asked us to wish you a happy birthday yesterday. Debbie, me now have to ask if yesterday you had a wonderful birthday and may you live to see lots more. Now, let me address two issues that persons have been asking me about. I am supposed to do a live stream about the death of that princess on your screen and share some updates with you. Her name is Chantal McCalla. Truth be told, listen me carefully. Something came up which I'll be telling you about in due course, and that which came up has taken a serious toll on me. I am here trying to put the best outside, so that live stream will be coming up shortly. So for persons who are asking if I page Popeye or Popeye get freed, let me answer that with two questions. Page who? Freed a who? Stand by. That live stream will be coming up very soon. Secondly, many persons have been asking for the latest update on that young king on your screen. That's 4-year-old Shakeal Forrest, popularly known as Papa. He went missing while at a grave digging where his guardian and his biological father plus other relatives were in attendance. The truth is, I have no update for you. Everything is still at ground zero. There is nothing positive to report. It is really sad, and trust me when I tell you, I have never seen or heard anything like this. Why may I tell you? Now, if you listen to the interview I posted this morning, you would have heard Kiron's mother and myself having a discussion. This was a part of that discussion. Listen this.
Me no shield pitney.
You ever get locked up by police yet?
He get locked up by police.
For what?
He get locked up by police. He went down to my auntie yard one time, and about 7 of them, they said they go find clip in a tree round the back.
Gun clip.
Yes.
Magazine.
Yes.
Magazine. Okay. So
around 7 of them or 5 of them will get locked up.
So then you get charged or anything?
They don't get no charge when they report.
No. That means him get charged and then he get bail and then him for report.
Yes, in the report, but then I know something there. They don't go in front of no judge. You understand? A police grant them bail.
So what them a report for? Who ordered them for report?
So let me tell you, say, Popeye, the police ordered them for report. Let me tell you. Even everybody that talks say they shouldn't go report because guess what? They don't go in front of no judge. You understand?
Yes,
and they have to report every Monday or every Thursday.
So there's a care book by station go report and police write it up?
Yes.
Police not the power, man. Some of them know how that come in. Might then give wrong.
Let me tell you.
Might get wrong information then give you.
Papa, I not get no wrong information. The bail bond was $100,000. You understand? And then tell him to report every Monday, every Thursday. About 5 of them or to 6 of them.
So when the case finish?
You know, say when the girl get the bail bond form, then say the girl say when you read the paper, then say it can last up to 6 months.
Oh, man, I understand that still. Okay.
It can last up to 6 months when you report.
So the case finished now or still did I go?
You know, finish, Papa. I just about the last month it happened.
Oh, last month. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, me never hear about that one there. So I was contacted by a few persons in the know, and I was also sent the new Bail Act of 2023. I learned something new today. Under the new Bail Act of 2023, There are now 3 types of bail. 1. Pre-charge. 2. Post-charge. And 3. Post-conviction. In this particular case, Kiron, he was released on pre-charge bail. A gun magazine and bullets were found, but based on where it was found, the police, they could not readily charge any of the persons who were picked up. It is likely that DNA tests, etc. were done and investigations are continuing. So the police, and not just any police, the commander for the parish, he has the authority to give them pre-charge bail and have them report on condition of bail for the next 6 months. If nothing happens in the next 6 months, that is it. Meaning, they are no longer required to report on condition of bail. Post-charge bail is when someone is offered bail by the police or a judge after that person has been charged. And post-conviction bail is when someone is found guilty and sentenced to prison. The person then appeal the sentence and or the conviction, and a judge grant that person bail. I did not mean to mislead anyone in that interview. The fact is, I did not know, and we are never too old to learn something. Got it? In the news today, this one took place early yesterday morning. Saturday, October 12, about minutes to 2 o'clock. It took place along the Ackingdown Main Road in the parish of Westmoreland. Reports are that a guy known as Kaano, I haven't yet gotten his full name, but he was living at Brunty District in the parish of Westmoreland. Reports are that Kaano, he was riding a black Cobra motorcycle towards White House in the parish of Westmoreland when allegations are that Kaano, he failed to keep to the left-hand side of the roadway. It is further alleged that Kaano, he went over on the right-hand side of the road and he collided head-on into a green Jamaica Defence Force Toyota Land Cruiser, the one that is popularly known as Ratty. The Ratty Jeep, it was coming in the opposite direction. There is what is left of the bike that Kaano was riding. Kaano, he was thrown from the bike onto the road and he received serious head and bodily injuries. Kaano, he ended up dying on the spot. Sad indeed. This next accident, it took place early yesterday morning. Saturday, October 12, about a few minutes to 4 o'clock. It took place along Norman Marley Boulevard in front of the Couples Hotel in the parish of Hanover. Yes, I did say Hanover. The details surrounding this accident is still sketchy, but we are learning that man on your screen, his name is Kevon McNab, but he was popularly known as Poopi. Next month, on November 15, Poopi, he will be celebrating his 34th birthday, and he lived in the Salt Spring area of Hanover. 5 years. Poopi, he has been employed as a chef at the Matthew's Sushi Bar restaurant in Negril. We are learning that early yesterday morning, Poopi, he was riding a motorcycle when he was hit by another vehicle. That other vehicle did not stop. He was thrown from the bike onto the asphalted road, and that was it for him. He died as a result. Now, as soon as I get more details, I'll be updating this report. Stand by for that. Sad indeed. This next accident, it took place early Friday morning, October 11, about some minutes to 11 o'clock. It took place along that road. That's the Greenside Main Road in the parish of Trelawny. Our information is that an 82-year-old retiree, she was driving her white 2012 Suzuki Grand Vitara SUV in a easterly direction along the road. She put on her right indicator because her plan was to turn into the Natural Vibes car wash. She was traveling in front of about 18 vehicles. A black 2010 Toyota Wish being driven by a man named Hoydean Flemings. He was 31 years old and he lived at Saltmarsh District in the parish of Trelawny. the Toyota Wish that Hoydean was driving. It was traveling about some 15 vehicles behind the Jeep that the lady was driving. In the Toyota Wish with Hoydean was his daughter, Tashanti Jones. She was 15 years old. And Brandon Garden, he was 21 years old. So, Hoydean, him decided to chop the line. He overtook about 14 vehicles. By this time, the Suzuki Vitara, which had on its right indicator for a good while, it was now in the process of turning right into the car wash when, boom, the Toyota Wish, it collided into the right front section of the white Suzuki Grand Vitara. As a result of that collision, Hoydean, he ended up losing control of the Toyota Wish, which crashed into a stone wall to the right hand side of the road. There is a photo of what is left of the Toyota Wish. The Suzuki Grand Vitara, it ended up into the bushes to the left side of the road. There is a photo of what is left of the Vitara. As a result of the crash, Hoydean, his daughter Tashanti, and Brandon, they died. The 82-year-old lady who was driving the Suzuki, she received injuries to her face, but her injuries are not life-threatening. Sad indeed. And this accident was all because of Hoydean's reckless driving. Why may I tell you? This one, it took place Wednesday morning, October 9, about 1 o'clock. It took place at Water Square in the Falmouth area of Trelawny. Our information is that a 28-year-old security guard, he was at a nightclub in Falmouth when he got into an argument with a 37-year-old guy named Vinroy Vincent Virgo. Vinroy is living at Falmouth Gardens in Trelawny. It is said that Vinroy, he got vexed and he left the club. Sometime later, the security guard, he left the club and he was now walking in the Water Square area of Falmouth when he was confronted by Vinroy and another argument started. Both of them started to fight when Vinroy, he pulled a knife which he used to stab the security guard in his left side. We are told that that stab wound caused the security guard's intestines to protrude. Vinroy, he then made good his escape, but he was later held by the police. The security guard, he was assisted to hospital where he was treated and admitted in a serious condition. So Vinroy, he was charged and he'll be going to the courts shortly. In this next report, two ladies. One is in her mid-60s and the other one is in her mid-40s. They are lucky to be alive. They are living at Cottage Road in the Springmount Police area in the parish of St. James. Our information is that early this morning, Sunday, October 13, about some minutes after 2 o'clock, both ladies were fast asleep in the concrete house when hoodlums went there and shut up the house. The house was damaged by bullets, but luckily, none of the ladies were hurt. The police, they were called, and we are learning that 14 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. In this next report, from June last year, the St. James Police, they placed that guy on their most wanted list. His name is Jermaine Richard Lawrence, but he's also known as Jim Brown. Jim Brown is now 35 years old and he's living at 13th Street in the Tucker area of St. James. Jim Brown, he was wanted for shooting with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, discharge of a firearm in any place, and using a firearm to commit a felony. The allegations are that on Sunday afternoon, June 9 last year, about 1 o'clock, a 55-year-old Mason, he was standing in a yard in the Red Square area of Tucker when he was approached by Jim Brown, who pulled a gun and opened gunfire at him. The 55-year-old Mason, he managed to run away and escaped from Jim Brown without being hit. Jim Brown, he then made good his escape. So Jim Brown, he was placed on the St. James Police Most Wanted list. And we are told that there were several operations carried out. But Jim Brown, he was not apprehended. But the heat was getting too hot for Jim Brown. And on Wednesday, October 9, accompanied by a lawyer, Jim Brown, he turned himself in to the police. He has since been charged and he'll be going to the courts shortly. This next incident, it took place Friday afternoon, October 11, about some minutes after 1 o'clock. It took place along a mall road at Portridge in the Caribbean Estate area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. Our information is that a 60-year-old contractor, he is the man in charge of a construction site that is taking place in the area. Friday afternoon, he was driving his white Toyota Hiace bus along the mall road towards the site when he was ambushed by a group of about 6 hoodlums. The hoodlums, they opened gunfire on the vehicle that the contractor was driving, hitting him to the right side of his chest. The contractor, he pressed gas and he drove to the work site where he was assisted by some of his workers to hospital. He was admitted in a serious condition. We are told that the Portmore police, they responded and quickly they were able to intercept a white Toyota Axie motor car with 2 guys aboard. It is suspected that these 2 guys, they were part of the group of hoodlums who attacked the contractor. Let's hope that he pulls through. Now, I can bet you that this one has extortion written all over it. In this next report, a 38-year-old cook shop operator, he is now battling for life in hospital and his brother is wanted by the police. This is due to an incident that took place at Up Street in Belmont in the parish of Westmoreland early yesterday morning. Saturday, October 12, almost 1 o'clock. Our information is that the cook shop operator named Dason, he was in his cook shop when his brother Dushane Stephenson went there. An argument developed between both brothers and it is alleged that Dushane, he pulled a gun and opened gunfire hitting his brother to his abdomen. Dushane, he then made good his escape on foot in the community. Residents, they assisted the brother Dason to hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. So his brother Dushane, he's now wanted by the police. The mayhem. In this next report, now, due to YouTube's policy, I will have to edit this video. But up to the time of recording this video, one of those 2 hoodlums on your screen was in hospital battling for life, and the police, they are searching for his crony who was also shot. This is due to an incident that took place at a bar in the Crescent Hill area of St. Anne's Bay in the parish of St. Anne. It took place early yesterday morning, Saturday, October 12, about 1 o'clock. We are told that persons, to include a licensed firearm holder, were in the bar when the 2 hoodlums entered. One of them pulled a gun and announced that this was a robbery. The licensed firearm holder popped off and there was a shootout. When the smoke was clear, one of the hoodlums, popularly known as Dada, he is 20 years old and he's living in the Green Bay area of Steertown in St. Anne. Dada, he was found along the roadway suffering from gunshot wounds to his upper body. The other hoodlum, who was also shot, he managed to escape. Happily, no one in the bar, to include the licensed firearm holder, were hit. Like I said, up to the time of recording this video, 20-year-old Dada, he was battling for life in hospital. So, my question to you is, Are you hoping that Dada lose this battle, or are you hoping that he survive? The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, that guy on your screen, his name is Omar Levene, but he's popularly known as Petrol. Next month on November 28th, Petrol, he should be celebrating his 44th birthday. We are told that Petrol, he lived between Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, but he was known to be involved in hoodlum activities. Petrol, he was last arrested and charged in St. Elizabeth a few years ago on robbery and firearm-related charges. After Petrol was released from jail, he went to live at Newmarket Oval in Savannah Lamar, but we are told that Petrol, he continued with his hoodlum activities. Last month, late Thursday night, September 26, Petrol, he was picked up at his home at Newmarket Oval in Savannah Lamar. We are told that Petrol, he told persons that he was going to Little London. Early the next morning, Friday, September 27, about 2 o'clock, gunshots were heard being fired in an area in Little London. The police, they were notified and they went to the area. We are told that the scene of the shooting was located and scene of crime personnel, they processed the scene. Spent shells and blood samples were found on the scene. The police, they did not find anybody, neither did anyone turn up in hospital with gunshot wounds. There is no word on the street that Petrol, he was killed by his cronies and his body was dumped at sea. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica.